Welcome into the First Alert News Center. I'm Hannah Burbank, and here are today's top stories, starting with story number 5. Fire crews with Lexington County Fire and other agencies responded to a house fire earlier today. An official with Lexington County said first responders went to a reported house fire at 105 Greenway Court in the Brookdale subdivision. In addition to fire crews, the Lexington County Sheriff's Department was on the scene as well. No information on the cause of the fire or any people involved has been released at this time, but we'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Moving on to our fourth top story. South Carolina State Representative Marvin Pendarvis has resigned from his seat amid a South Carolina Law Enforcement Division investigation into his acts as an attorney. In a letter sent to the Speaker, Pendarvis wrote that his time serving as representative for District 113 was the honor of his life. In it, he said this decision was made out of, quote, respect for this body and for the residents of my district, end quote. Now, this comes amid an investigation by SLED after a lawsuit was filed in April accusing Pendarvis and his law firm of allowing the forgery of a client's signature and agreeing to a lowballed settlement without the knowledge of his client. Pendarvis was running unopposed. His resignation letter, dated September 16th, comes just around 15 days before the election, raising questions about whether anyone else will be eligible to run. Moving on to our third top story. A Lexington woman has been arrested after causing a disturbance at a school, according to the Lexington Police Department. Now, police said 34-year-old Danielle Cato was arrested after acting aggressively in the front lobby of River Bluff High School on Wednesday. Cato, a parent of a student at River Bluff, is accused of, quote, yelling, cursing, and threatening to assault a school employee. LPD said the high school went under a secure status as a result of Cato's behavior, and students were evacuated from common areas as a precautionary measure. Police said Cato was charged with disturbing schools and third-degree assault and battery. She is out of jail as of today. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with the rest of our top stories after this.
During my 30-plus years at WIS, I've covered a lot of baseball. One memory that really stands out, the 2010 National Championship by the Gamecocks. They had a victory parade down Main Street to the State House. An estimated crowd of 40,000 people were on hand. Young, old, black, white, so many folks coming together to celebrate a great sports accomplishment. WIS 10, connection happens here.
Welcome back to today's top stories. We pick back up with story number 2. A controversial comedy roast hosted by a student organization at the University of South Carolina took place as planned Wednesday evening. The organization Uncensored America hosted what they described as a comedy roast of Democratic presidential nominee Vice President Kamala Harris. WIS News 10 was at the roast and spoke with event attendees and a few members of the organization. You can hear what they had to say by finding this story on our website, wistv.com. Moving on to our top story of the day, funeral arrangements have been announced for a woman who died last week after deputies say she drove her car into the Broad River. A wake will be held for 23-year-old Tiara Hamer from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. on Friday at the Palmetto Mortuary in Charleston. At 2 p.m. on Saturday, Hamer's family will hold a celebration of life at Charity Missionary Baptist Church in North Charleston. You can find the full details of this story as well as the information of the funeral arrangements on our website. And that goes for all of our stories. You can find all of them and more up on our website, wistv.com.